Hey, it's Mr. Johns. Welcome back to Forza Horizon 5. The game is based on the concept of the concept of Horizon being this huge party based around racing, cars, the driving culture, the car culture. And so we show up in Horizon as a new driver, wanting to prove myself and do well in the races.
Hey, my friend, when you dropped from
So a lot of storyline here, and
I was doing all I could to not think about it.
Jamie told me to expect big things from you, but nothing so.
This is probably my least favorite part of the game is all the storyline, and that doesn't change game to game. So when I play Red Dead Redemption 1 and 2, I just want to skip through the the choreographed required levels or challenges and get to the open world right away. So same thing here. I'm gonna have to go through some of this introduction stuff.
Exit procedure was a bit rough.
Yeah, I bet.
Just to get to the
Rami will handle
the game.
expeditions. I will coordinate festival logistics, which just leaves
Primita, ven.
What do you call primita, primito? I saw what you did in the UK. Vamos a hacer de banda.
Alejandro, right?
So the storyline here is they saw what I did in the UK, which was Forza Horizon 4,
Oh, speaking of, did we get that delivered?
and that's why we were invited, whether you played it or not.
Yes.
That's why we were invited
This is quite a collection. You've got taste.
to 5.
I'll get them over to the garage. But
When this game came
out
out, the
first.
Ford Bronco was a pretty brand new thing. So to see a Bronco was pretty awesome. So here we have choices, which is always fun. The GR Supra, and that's if you're more of a street racer, and then the Bronco, more of an off-road kind of guy, and then of course the Corvette Stingray Coupe, which is one of the most beautiful cars in the world. But this is Mexico, so I plan to be off-road
The Bronco
a
certainly
lot.
is the best choice if
So
you want to go exploring.
gives you a shot of the engine, which in detail is gorgeous. Interior, gorgeous. Just jaw-dropping, salivating
Bronco it is.
beauty. Horizon Mexico.
Great. How about a
So,
personalized number
I
plate?
can also customize my license plate, which of course I will, and we will slap Mr. Johns on here. Mr. Joe, up to H, Elemento P, N, and then an S, and then we don't want anything there necessarily. Just blank is fine,
I'll
except
get the
it's
rest of
good.
your
I
cars
could have
to
done a
the garage.
blank
Gives me
between,
a little more time
but
with
that's
them.
fine. Mr. and John's, that looks great. Customized plate. I love the color, love the car. Was looking at buying one at one point.
Hey, Brian.
Just didn't.
Talk about making an entrance.
Just
I
didn't
know
pull
you've just arrived, but our first showcase is ready to roll.
pull the plug on
We
that.
just need our superstar.
All right, so you start off. Let me see if I can zoom in, zoom out with this map that has nothing on it, and that's such a weird thing to see after having filled it in with everything and knowing what all these places are. But when you first start the game, this is what it looks like. And set a route to the On a Wing and Prayer showcase. So it's basically asking you, hey, can you figure out how to set a route? I just hit A,
Hope you're ready for this.
and
Oh,
that's
I
it.
am ready. I'll be there soon.
So that's rewind. I just wanted to tap Y just to remember that there is a rewind option. Okay, so look at this. Oh,
Everybody, Scott Tyler here on the one and
I
only
can't
Base
pause it.
Arena.
Oh,
The
so
Horizon Festival has landed, and oh
press
my,
or
we
part
have big
to toggle
plans.
the roof.
First, our
Press
superstar
or
is
part.
here,
What's
and
that
he is
mean?
making his way
Toggle
to
the
our
roof.
brand new
Stop,
showcase
stop,
event.
stop.
Ready for On a Wing and a Prayer, amigo?
Press to toggle the
You
roof.
bet. What's that?
Nothing.
Yes, yes!
Okay.
Okay, Horizon, big news. I gotta go, right now.
Alright, so one of the things I will do when I have a moment is turn off the radio. I don't love having music playing when I'm driving. Honestly, in a game. In real life, yes, of course. But so what we learn here is that there are a lot of other people in the world. Still. And you can drive through the real people, but you can't drive through the AI drivers. Let's go ahead and take a left here and see what's point us in this direction. And here's what's cool about this game versus others. You can just do this. And there is no popping tires. Nothing stops you. Now, it used to be that the trees stopped you, and then I remember when they had an update where you could pretty much knock down most trees. Maybe not the biggest of the trees. Oh, am I here? I'm here. And so this is how this works. You just show up to your destination, and this is the only option I have right now, is this, whatever it is. Caution. Alright, so they're going to drop... I remember this. I know what they're dropping. Do you know what they're dropping? In the meantime, here I am. I'm pausing it here to formally...
I'm not completely sure what your next showcase opponent is planning. Said he had a few surprises in the hold of that cargo plane.
All right, so it puts you kind of at the challenge menu for the first time, where I can tune the car, look at the starting grid, look at my difficulty settings, which I don't think I'm going to mess with at all. We're just going to go ahead and start this thing. So I don't have the choice to just go off. So am I supposed to go under this plane?
Broadcasting to you live.
So 6 out of 56 areas discovered.
We are throwing everything we have got at this superstar. Let's get it. Pilot.
Okay, what do I do here? Turn, follow the blue line. So I'm racing this airplane, perhaps? Whee! Been a long time. So, just seeing if I can follow a line. I'd always look at the checkpoint off in the distance. This is a Hoonigan Ford. Definitely the most fun you can have in a racing game. Right here. I tried to go back and play Forza Horizon 4 yesterday, but because I never did finish or play much of the Lego expansion, and I love Legos, so I thought I would go back and do that. It just crashes, so it's not maybe compatible or working with Windows 11, and no longer supported. Can't even find it in Steam anymore. I just happen to have it archived. So with my style of driving, which is just tap, tap, tap with a controller, this works great. There is no, there's no sliding my tires or here comes the motorcycles. That's what I was waiting for.
Now it's a race, Horizon. Superstar driver.
I don't have to worry about.
Who you got?
Okay, I don't have to worry about simulation stuff. Okay, why am I not? Great. Okay, wrong button. Take me a while to get used to this game again. I'm not sure if I have an emergency brake. Whoa, that was crazy. I think I'm hitting the wrong button for emergency brake, so I need to figure that out, but now's not really the time to do it. Look at this, driving through the streets of Mexico. My job is to catch those motorcycles. And you can cut, it's a pretty open world, as you can see. Those motorcycles go wherever they want to go. You do have to make those checkpoints, I think, though. I think I'm just going to fly right off of here. Oh, can I not? No, okay, shoot. So you can't go wherever you want. You have to follow. You have to follow the blue line. So I like that you have a map in the lower left corner. That's always nice to kind of see where you're supposed to go. Now I need to catch those guys. And you know, this is an introduction, so even if I get behind, I catch up. It's meant to do this. It's kind of scripted.
Wait, is that a
He turns into a wingsuiter. I mean, there's just some extreme stuff in this game that just
final straight and this kid is not stopping?
the first time you see it just blows you away. Second time I see it, it kind of blows me away. See, I finished first. Technically, the wingsuit guy was ahead of me, but so it's all good. Just to kind of introduce you comfortably and make you feel good about yourself.
Incredible.
So I win no matter what I do for the
Horizon.
most part there.
Keep the car.
So there we have kind of the introduction, and I win the Hoonigan Ford Escort. And so there's my first car in my garage. Number of races? 1. Number of victories? 1. Woo! All right. So now I'm back in my car that I actually own. Well, I guess I have this too.
Is talking about you.
I think they gave it to me.
Meet down at the festival. We'll talk about what you want to do next.
So basically it's saying, hey, return to the festival site. Now, is this now open world? Can I go wherever I want? Yeah, for the most part I can.
It was a person in a wingsuit,
but I just can't really do anything else. But love the fact that you are free.
Just making sure I got it right for
It's
the
telling you
text
though,
I'm sending
okay,
to some friends back
you
home.
need to return to the festival site.
Send.
You can get points for drifting and jumping, and you know, you get skill points for doing whatever. And
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
it's hard not to just want to go drive around. So let's just take a quick look before we wrap it up here. A new car has been added. That's the 94 Hoonigan Ford Escort Cosworth Cossie V2. But we want to take a look at the main menu for the first time. And festival playlist is locked. So is Horizon Adventure locked. Accolades locked. Badges locked. So what I have access to up top, I can go to the Rally Adventure map, but locked. Hot Wheels, that's a add-on which I'm not interested in. Now, I also collect Hot Wheels and love Hot Wheels. I just don't like that kind of racing. Maybe I'll try it. I just don't like the upside-down weird. It's just so bizarre to me. And then cars, this is where I can mess with my cars. I can tune them. I can paint them. I can change cars. I own 4, it says. Car collection. Let's take a look at my car collection
Hola,
here.
amigo.
So,
These are all the cars you've ever
so they
owned.
gave me
There
the
are some
Stingray,
gaps
the
in your
Bronco,
collection, though.
the
You
Escort,
should do
and the
something
Supra.
about that.
I have them all. I didn't know I had them all. I thought I had to choose, but so that's pretty cool. And then as you look down through your collection, it's alphabetical. So I had a lot when I played before. I'm not sure. I think I had about 650 or something like that. I didn't have all of them, but I had paid for some. I had won a lot of prizes and earned. And then the weekly, the best way is to do well at weekly challenges, which I did for a couple years, and now I have 0. Basically, well, I have 5. So my Horizon, it skips. Online, it skips. Creative Hub. This is where you can. Oh, this is where you do all your painting and vinyl kits if you want to get into that. And some people really get into that. And then the store, of course, I'll have to probably rebuy a lot of those cars. So, all right, we're going to head over to the festival site, and then we're going to wrap it up for this episode. Also, it looks
can
like
use your skill point here
I have a
to
skill
unlock
point
perks.
already. So
Every car has its own set, offering unique bonuses. Skill points can be spent on any car you own.
So it's basically
To unlock this perk, you first need to have unlocked an adjacent perk.
so I can only unlock XP, gain an instant 3,000 XP from owning this car. So once I do that, now I can do these ones that are next to it. I don't have enough skill points because I have 0. So those will cost me some points, and I can branch out. And for each car, you can get better, master it, and wreckage skill scores, skill chain scores, etc. So, just this game is full of ways to achieve things. And here comes a big rock. Let's go around that. Oh, I was going to check my emergency brake. Okay, yep. I was hitting the wrong button. It is A. I was hitting B, which I'm not really sure what B is. Nothing. That's why it wasn't stopping. So, different game, probably, that I was playing. That is probably the E-brake in Dirt Rally 2.0. So we're just going to head over to our destination. Now you can just tear across the world, and it's just a nice break from games that require so much seriousness and perfection. You can just fly across, and you run into other people, and if they want to race you, they can challenge you. Big open world here.
400 yards. Turn left.
Okay, we're almost there.
Turn left.
We're gonna pull.
I've had a few requests come in, both in need of
Okay.
a talented
So
driver.
pull
Care
back
to take a
into
look?
the
My friend
headquarters.
Carmen is looking to photograph some storms in the area,
we'll see what
and she's
pops up
asked
here.
for a driver with strong off-road skills. And Alejandra's requested a driver to help her search for a long-lost Vocho.
Okay,
With a bit
so
of time before the next big event, who should we contact first?
so two things open up, and that gives you two Horizon stories. One is a photography thing, and it's the middle of a sandstorm, and you have to take a picture
You sure we can make the schedule work?
while
I can come back to
you're
the other one later.
driving
Yeah,
through this big
I wouldn't
storm.
be much good at
This
my job
one
otherwise,
starts
would
this
I?
new story about this Vocho. They call Vocho the Volkswagen Bug Vochos, and you have to go find it up in the hills above Moulaget. So both very, very fun, and you'll do both eventually. So I'll pick one next time around, and we'll go track one of them down, either the car or the statue or whatever we're taking a picture of. So the adventure really begins here. I'll catch you next time. For now, though, Mr. Johns is out.